Halal Tech, the sector where technology is built to serve the lifestyle, ethical, and spiritual needs of Muslim consumers, has transformed from a niche curiosity into a formidable force within the global digital economy. What began with simple tools for daily rituals has exploded into a sophisticated ecosystem, encompassing everything from Sharia-compliant FinTech to AI-driven lifestyle companions. This article explores the dynamic evolution of Halal Tech, tracing its journey through distinct phases of innovation and examining the data that points to its multi-trillion-dollar future. Phase 1, the dawn of digital Islam, the 2000s. The first wave of Halal Tech was born from a simple need: to bring foundational Islamic practices into the nascent digital world. This era was defined by utility and access, porting analog religious tools onto desktops and early mobile devices. The technology. The focus was on basic websites and simple applications. Think of them as digital versions of physical objects: a Quran that was a searchable text file, a compass that was a digital Qibla finder, and a calendar that was a prayer time calculator. The user need. This phase served the core, non-negotiable needs of practicing Muslims. The primary goal was convenience and accuracy in performing daily religious duties regardless of location. The landscape. This era was dominated by free, often community-built tools. Monetization was not the primary driver. Rather, it was about providing a service to the global Muslim community, the Ummah. Phase 2, the mobile revolution and the Muslim lifestyle app, the 2010s. The explosion of the smartphone and the app economy marked the true inflection point for Halal Tech. The focus shifted from basic utility to comprehensive lifestyle integration. Developers realized that the needs of Muslim consumers went far beyond prayer times and extended into every facet of daily life. The technology, GPS, social networking features, and e-commerce platforms became central. This allowed for the creation of dynamic, location-aware, and community-driven applications. The user need. The demand was for a seamless halal lifestyle. This included finding halal food, connecting with like-minded individuals, consuming faith-inspired media, and planning travel. The landscape. This period saw the rise of the first major halal tech startups and the introduction of venture capital to the space. Key categories that emerged include food tech. Apps like Zabiha became the go-to resource for finding halal restaurants globally. Matrimonial tech, platforms like Muzmatch, now Muzz, and Salams, formerly Minder, revolutionized how Muslims meet potential partners. Media and content, streaming services for Islamic-themed content and educational apps for learning the Quran gained popularity. Travel tech. The concept of halal-friendly travel took root, with platforms offering services to find hotels with halal food, female-only pools, and prayer facilities. Phase 3, the rise of Islamic FinTech, late 2010s, present. This current and most sophisticated phase marks Halal Tech's evolution from lifestyle convenience to financial empowerment. Islamic FinTech addresses one of the most complex and underserved areas for Muslim consumers: managing and growing wealth in a way that is compliant with Sharia law, which forbids interest-based transactions, or riba. The technology. This phase is defined by advanced technologies like robo-advisors, AI-driven portfolio management, and blockchain. These tools have made Sharia-compliant investing and banking accessible to the average person, not just high-net-worth individuals. The user need. The core need is to participate in the modern financial system without compromising religious principles. This includes ethical investing, interest-free banking, and transparent charitable giving. The landscape. Islamic FinTech is the fastest-growing segment of Halal Tech. Key players include investment platforms. Companies like Wahed Invest and Qurate. Capital offer automated Sharia-screened investment portfolios, ETFs, Sukuk. Banking alternatives. Digital banks like Nia in the UK provide interest-free accounts and ethical financial products. Zakat and Sadaqah. Apps have streamlined the calculation and distribution of obligatory and voluntary charity, ensuring transparency and impact. The data, a multi-trillion-dollar opportunity. The evolution of Halal Tech is backed by undeniable economic and demographic data. This is not just a cultural trend, it's one of the most significant growth opportunities in the global economy. Global Islamic economy. The market for halal products and services is valued at over $2 trillion and is projected to surpass $3 trillion in the coming years. Demographic drivers. Islam is the world's fastest-growing religion, with nearly 2 billion followers. Crucially, this population is incredibly young. An estimated 60% of the global Muslim population is under the age of 30. This creates a massive, digitally native and ethically conscious consumer base that is driving demand for halal tech solutions. Venture capital interest. Initially overlooked, venture capital is now flowing into the sector. Islamic FinTech startups alone have raised hundreds of millions in funding as investors recognize the immense potential of this underserved market. The future: AI, Web3, and the integrated Muslim companion. The next phase of halal tech is already underway and will be defined by hyper-personalization and deep integration. Artificial intelligence, AI, expect personal AI tutors for Islamic education, AI-powered fatwa engines that can provide nuanced answers to complex religious questions, and AI assistants that help manage a fully integrated halal lifestyle. Web3 and blockchain. This technology promises to revolutionize halal supply chain verification, ensuring that a product is certifiably halal from farm to table. It will also power new forms of community-based finance and charitable giving. The ecosystem approach. The future is not in standalone apps but in integrated ecosystems. Imagine a single platform where your finances, travel plans, food choices, and educational journey are all managed seamlessly and in accordance with your values. A true digital companion for the modern Muslim. From simple prayer time websites to sophisticated AI-driven financial platforms, the evolution of halal tech is a story of a community harnessing the power of technology to live out its values with confidence and clarity in the modern world.